Hi, in this session we will discuss about data structures introduction and the array. First of all, we should know what is the need of data structure. Here, when we are writing the computer program, any programming language, it will perform some operations to give the result for particular problem statement. For example, if you are taking the problem statement addition of two numbers, the two numbers are 2 comma 4. In computer programming language, we will assign this value using some variables. So when we are defining the variables in any data type like integer, float, character, integer, short integer, long integer, anything, we need to allocate memory locations in the RAM, cache memory, or hard disk drive, in any memory device which are using for this operation. So here the memory locations are divided like this. So the memory locations are divided into blocks. Each block is having its own address, like this when manufacturing this memory device in industry itself. So when we are defining the variable, if any data type, if we are using any data type, for example, the number 2 is integer, 4 also integer. So for this, it will take 4 bytes of memory location in the memory space, right? So we have to allocate 4 bytes of memory location for the integer variable a to store the value 2. So to store the values into the memory locations, we need some procedure. That procedure is given by the concept of data structures. The data structures are used to allocate the memory locations for storing the data. That's why we are in need of data structures. The data structure is used to manage the data, like store the data into memory locations and accessing the data from memory locations, then modification of data from the memory locations. So this kind of operations can be done in memory devices using the data structure concept. The data structure types are here. We are having arrays, linked list, queues, stacks, binary trees, hash tables, etc. Then once you stored the data, to access or to perform any operations, we need algorithm. That algorithm is performing sequence of actions. That the actions will perform operations on the data which is stored in the memory, like sorting, searching operations. The data structure types are two major types. One is the linear data structure. In the linear data structure, we are arranging the data sequentially or linearly, like in the continuous memory locations will be allocated to store the values. So this kind of data structures are called linear data structures. Here the elements can be accessed or traversed in a single run. That means you can access 2, then 3, then 1, etc. The implementation is very easier due to the data is stored in linear manner in the memory. Here the linear data structures are having so many types. One is array, stack, queue, linked list. And the nonlinear data structure contains the data elements which are not arranged sequentially, not arranged sequentially or linearly. The data will be arranged in the form of like this, the non-contiguous memory locations. So like here the data will be stored like this, right? So here the data elements cannot be traversed or accessed in a single run due to the data is stored in non-contiguous memory locations. The nonlinear data structure is having two types, graphs and trees. The first basic linear data structure is the array. Array is used to store the data in the memory locations. The data will be similar data type. For example, if we are storing the data in some single variable, the suppose that variable is array, that variable is arr. So using this, if you want to store the elements, it may be integer data type, right? If it is integer data type, then all the elements from the all the elements from the arr variable will be integer data type only, integer data type only. So all the elements which are belong to the array variable will be similar data type. The data is stored at the position in an array. This position is called index. The position is called index. So this is representing the location of the memory locations, location of the memory. So these numbers are called index of an array. The index is used to identify the location of the elements in array. Suppose if I want to access the element 4, I can represent the array name arr of the location is 1. So this represents the location of the element in array. For example, this is the example array which is having 12 elements. In this 12 elements are stored in the array index is also represented 0 1 2 etc 11. Here the top of the array some numbers are represented. These numbers are indicating the memory locations, memory address. This address are represented or created during the manufacturing of memory device. During the manufacturing of memory device itself, these address locations are represented. So here because of integer array, each data integer value consuming 4 bytes. So 202, 203, 200, 201, 202, 203. So these four locations are consumed by the value 11. Remaining 4 5 6 7, 204 5 6 7 is consumed by 9. So each integer value is consuming 4 bytes of memory locations. So that's what indicated here. The first index is always 0. The last index will be denoted by array length. Array length minus array length, okay, array length minus 1. So that will be represented by the represented for the last index of an array. Here we are having some operations on the array. First one, creating an array variable. So string and integer array variable. So here this bikes is the variable which is belonging to the string array data type. Then number is the integer array data type. Assign the values into array. So for string bikes array variable, here we are assigning the values of string data type. Here this indicates size of an array, but here arbitrary size. We did not indicate any number that represents arbitrary number. We can store any number of values. So this array belongs to integer data type array. Then we can create the array by using the new keyword. The Here we are creating the integer integer array object by using the new keyword. That integer object can store 20 elements in its memory locations. Array literals, suppose when we know the size of the array, when user know the size of the array and also variables of the array, then we can go for array literals. That means if we know already the number of values of given to array, that values can be stored during the declaration of array during the declaration of array. So that procedure is called array literals. You can use string data type array, character data type, float data type, any data type we can use in the array literals. Then we can use the length attribute for finding out the length of the array. To access the first element or particular element, we can use the index of an array. So bikes of 0 indicating, right, bikes of 0 indicating the first location of an array. So for example, if I am having the array name is here bikes. So here initially we are having the pulsar, then Apache, then Splendor, then fourth one is Sign. The location, this one is 0, 1, 2, 3. So bikes of 0 is going to be updated by unicorn. So what will be happen once you execute this statement, automatically this array will be modifying as unicorn, because we are updating the a of 0, bikes of 0, so this is the 0th location. First location is having Apache, so that is not updated. Then Splendor, then third location is having Shine. So this is our result of this statement. So you can update the array location by representing the index. Then we can append the new element into the array. Appending in the sense updating the element into the end of array. So here for example, I am having the array name is a. Here I am having the array name is a. Here that array is having the integer elements 2, 3, 0, -5, 7. So this array is having 5 elements, memory locations 0 to 4. Now if I want to append the new element, we have to add at end of the array. But here there is no location. Array size cannot be changed during the runtime. During the runtime we cannot change the array length. So what can we do? So here we will create the new array with a dot length plus 1. A dot length plus 1. So what is the a dot length? 5. Look at that. Total number of memory locations is 5. 0 to 4, 5. So 5 plus 1. So we will create the new array with 6 memory locations. 6 memory location 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 memory locations array created. For this array, we will assign the name new array. Then we are copying the array elements of A. The A is this one. So the copying that 2, 3, 0, -5, 7. So copying the array A elements into the new array. Now the new array is created the size of 6 memory locations. Then the last memory location array new array dot length -1 new array dot length new array size is new array dot length new array length is 6. 6 minus 1, that is 5, fifth index. So this is new array of fifth. So new array of 5 is the last memory locations. Okay, look at here, this is the new array -1 index. So 5 is this location. So new array of 5 will be new item. Whatever new item you are going to assign, for example I am assigning the 15, that 15 will be stored in the last memory location. This is the approach to append the elements into the array. Then another one is we can use the array utils class, which is from the Java collections. So array utils class also we can use using the add element. So we are adding copying the array A elements into the new array, and also we are adding the new item at the end of the array. That is also another procedure. Then we are inserting the elements into array between two elements. So here my array is name ARR, then 5 elements. So I have to index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 memory locations to store the elements 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. Now I want to insert the new element 77 in the location 2, in the location 2. So which is the location 2? This is the location 2. In this location I want to insert 77. So for that you can use array utils Java collections class, which is having the function insert. By using this you can insert. So now the output will be like this. Output will be like this. So new array is created. Look at this, new array is created. This array name is new array. So we cannot change the array length during the runtime. So that's why we are creating new array. Which in this new array we are inserting the new element at the memory location 2, right, at the memory location 2. So this is the memory location 2. In the memory location 2, 77 is inserted. So that is the process. Then if we are having the array string, we are having array string. So that array is having two elements. The array name is ARR. The 0 and 1 index, the 0 index is having pulsar, first index is having Apache. Then now if you want to insert the element at location 1, then copy the elements. Okay, we are going to use the array that will be copying into the new array. So we are going to create a new array. That new array is going to be created. So the output will be like this. Okay, new array, the location will be 1. So the location 1 is updated with unicorn. So that is done. This array is new array. So this is one of the procedure to insert the element between two elements of array. Then how can we access the elements from the array? You can access the elements by using the index directly, 0th index, bikes of fifth index. So anything you can access, any index value you can access. Then first element can be accessed by using the zeroth index. The last one will be array length minus 1. This is the last element. Array length is 12, so 12 minus 1 equal to 11. So this indicates the last element index. Then next operation is deleting an element from array. Deleting an element is difficult task in the array because all elements are stored sequence manner. So 2, 3, 5, 7. So sequentially which is stored in the arrays. For example, this is the array name, right? Original array. Okay, so here if you want to delete the second index, if you want to delete second index, then it is not possible to delete directly. So what we have to do, we have to create new array, the new array with length shorter than original array, one element shorter than original array. That means here we are having the array length is 4. Now we have to create array length with 3. Okay, this is the length is 3. This will be new array. This will be new array. Now I want to delete the element 5 which is located at the index 2. So that index has to be given in the program. So that index is 2. Now new array is creating. So new array is creating with original array dot length minus 1. Original array length is 4. 4 minus 1, 3. So I created the new array with array original array dot length minus 1. Now I am using I equal to 0. We are starting from the zeroth index. This is also indicating zeroth index for the new array. So the I for original array, j for new array, j for new array. So now we are going to run this for loop until I less than original array dot length. So now I equal to 0. Initially I equal to 0. Yes, I equal to 0. Now my index is 2. My index is 2, right? So j equal to 0. Yes, j equal to 0. This is the j equal to 0. Now I not equal to given index. You look at that, I value is 0, index value is 2. So I not equal to 2. Yes, which is true. If it is true, new array of j, this is the new array. Okay, this is the new array. New array of j value is 0. New array of 0 is assigned with original underscore array of I. Original underscore array is this one, 0th element. So original array of 0 element is 2. The 2 will be written or copying into the new array. Then j is incrementing. So j value now incrementing. This is the j now. So here j equal to 1. I is also 1. I is also 1. So now the I value is 1. J value is also 1. Okay. So now 1 less than original length. Original length is 4. Okay. 4 minus 1. Original length is 4. Okay, original length is 4. So now 1 less than 4 condition is true. Then this if condition will execute. You look at that. Now I value is 1. I value is 1. So I value is 1. Index value is 2. So 1 not equal to 2. Yes, it is true. 1 not equal to 2, which is true. If it is true, then new array of j, what is the new array of j? 1. Okay, new array of j 1 equal to original array of 1. So original array of 1 is here the index value 3. right, sorry, the value is 3, index number is 1, so that will be assigned into the new array of 1. Okay, then j is incremented now, so j is incremented now, so j will be 2, right. Now I is also incremented, I value also 2, I value also 2, so now I value is 2 less than 4, yes, which is true, so now it will come to the if condition. In the if condition, now it will it will I values compared with 2 not equal to 2, so I equal to 2, j equal to 2, right. In this condition 2 not equal to 2 if condition, right, so which is false. If it is false, what will be happen? If it is false, what will be happen, right? The if condition will not execute, if condition will not execute, so if condition is not executing, then it will go up. So here j is not incremented, I will be incrementing, I is 3 because j is inside the if loop, inside the if loop, so j is not incrementing, so I equal to 3 comma j equal to 2. Okay, so now which is going back, now the I value is 3, I value is 3, then index value is 2, so 3 not equal to 2, which is true, false. Okay, sorry, true. 3 not equal to 2 is true, so now the j value is 2, right. The j value is 2, index 2 assigned with original array of 3. So what is the 3? So 3 is this element, 7 is the element, so 7 will be copying into the location, new array location 2. So now finally we deleted the required element. You look at here, the 5 is not copying into the new array, copying into the new array. So this is the procedure to delete the element from array, and like that we can go array utils dot remove. So this is java collections class, so we can use the remove method from the array utils. So a is the integer array having some set of elements, we can directly give the index number. Index number 3 is having 5. Okay, 5 is the value, this is the index number 3, so automatically it will remove the value from the index number 3. Then finally your array value will be like this: 1 2 4 7 0 9 10. Okay, so 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so like this it will be created. Then you can use the for loop here. B is the given array, we are having the set of elements, then we can start with the index. So this is the index number 3, that index number 3 value going to be deleted, so 5 has to be deleted, 0 1 2 3. Okay, so now we are going to create the array, right. When we are going to create, I mean assign assign the values, shifting the values. You look at here, so here this is the array we are having. Okay, this is the array we are having. Now we will shift it, we will shift it. You look at that, we will start from the index number 3. You look at here, index number 3, so I equal to 3, so I less than 3 less than b dot length minus 1, b dot length is 8, so 8 minus 1 7. So now b of 3, what is the b of I? B of 3 is assigned with b of I plus 1, that is 4. So fourth element is shifting into the third place, so array will be now, okay, 0 1 2 3 4. What is the array length? B dot length minus 1 7. Okay, so 5 6, so 7, length is now 7. We are going to create one more array with length I mean same thing, we are shifting. Okay, length we will, sorry, we will shift into b dot length minus 1. Now 0 already is having 1. Look at here, this array 0 is having 1, first location is having 2, second location is having 4. Now the b of 3, b of b of 3, 4 5 6, yeah, it's already mentioned in the bottom. Okay, it's now we are copying the fourth element into 3. So what is the fourth element? 7. 7 will be copying here. Now already I is incremented, so now I equal to 4, 4 less than 7, so b of 4 equal to I plus 1, I plus 1, so b of 5. So b of 5 is now 0, so 0 will be written into the this location like that until length minus 1. Okay, length minus 1 is 6. Until length minus 1 it will keep on go 9, then 10, like this. So what will be this location? This location also will have 10, so copy of one data will be available there. Okay, so this is the way to delete the element from array. With this I conclude this session. Thank you.